Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the upgrade sprue for the new Drukhari kill team that will feature in the Soul Shackle box set. We're getting to see more and more pictures of what this set is going to look like now, which is awesome. Lots of articles on the Warhammer community site this week, and there was another one that just popped up when I was preparing this video, and that's talking about the terrain and some of the actions. So we'll look at that in a video later on. I might even do that today if I could squeeze it in, because yeah, pretty excited about this set, and with it coming up for pre-order tomorrow, it'll be great for you to see exactly what you can do with the set in case you're thinking of ordering it. In this video though, we're going to focus on the Drukhari, have a look at the different operatives, the models up close, and that upgrade sprue. But before we do that though, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone that's been joining me to help get the Patreon up to that 100 mark. We're up to 32 Patreons now, so let's get this going, see if we can get to that 100 by the end of the month. That would be incredible, and as soon as we reach the 100 target, I'll start doing narrative battle reports on the channel, and then I'm going to make it really fun, do some extra perks related to those battle reports, starting with things like the first 100 people to join the Patreon. They'll get to name a trooper or tyrannid, and that'll stay in the collection forever, so that's really fun, and I'll think of some other perks and add those as we go along as well. So lots to look forward to, and thanks so much to everyone who's joined so far. Be great if you consider joining the Patreon too. There's a link in the description. Be awesome to see you there. Okay, let's have a look at the Drukhari then. So it tells us in one of the recent articles that the new upgrade sprue that's going to accompany these models is jam-packed with new parts. As you can see here with the Arc Sybarite, a lot of the parts of these models are going to be old. They're coming from some of the old sets, but it's things like new weapons, a few helmets, things like that that are going to be added to it to bring it up to date a little bit. And also to make the operatives individual and unique so they fit in with how Kill Team works. When we look at the sprue up close in a moment, you'll see all the different components and exactly what's going to be different. So if you were put off by these models being quite old, then maybe having a look at the new parts might change your mind a little bit. But I'm quite excited about these. I wouldn't normally look at Drukhari. I haven't followed them much in 40k or in Kill Team, and having a look at them now, I think they'd be quite fun to play. They look fast. They've got some interesting named weapons. You can see things like Venom Blade, Stinger Pistol, Torment Grenade, Barbed Pain Sculptors, and a Razor Flail. So with all those included, I think they're going to be, yeah, pretty fun, and it'd be good to play something that I wouldn't normally consider playing in the game too. I quite like them without the helmets. I think I prefer that, so it'd be really good to have a good look at the sprues and see which kind of heads and helmets are going to be included. But we're definitely going to see a lot of new weapons, and also this razor wing. There's a crow in there somewhere, so I've got to get it to match the logo of the channel, so that's going to be awesome. So I shall certainly be playing the Sky Splinter Assassin, and this will be one of the first models I build. And like I've done in the past, I'll be covering videos of how to put these kill teams together and the options you've got for the different operatives and how many you can build from the set. So look out for that as soon as the box is released. Let's look at this sprue then. So here we go. You can see all the new parts that are included. It's only going to be one sprue, so it's not one of the big ones. It's quite a small one, but you can see the razor wing here. You're going to get a couple of parts, which includes the arm and then the body and the wings. It is very similar to the Corsairs, which I wasn't really interested in, but now kind of wish I did get that box set actually, because it was really good. But yeah, I'll get this one instead now. So I'll have a bird in there somewhere. You've also got some of these new like cloaks or silks they call it, which I believe are made of skins. So they're going to be quite interesting, and that mixes it up a little bit too. Adds a bit more detail to what could be some quite plain old models. I might have to have a rummage through my bits box, maybe look at some of the parts left over from the Unmade, the Warcry Warband. I think that might work with these along this kind of route, but certainly some things from Age of Sigmar. I reckon we can add some parts from there and just go along with this aesthetic a little bit more. Then we've got the different heads, so it looks like there's 6 altogether here. I'm not sure if that one in the top left is a helmet as well. I'm not quite sure about that, or a head, but we've definitely got 2 helmets and 4 heads, 2 board ones too with hair, so a little bit of variety to mix up with some of the older ones. I would have liked a few more though, to be fair, so you've got the option of all helmeted or all not. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly which sprues they are going to include from the older sets. There's definitely a big focus on the melee weapons. You can see here there's 5 that are going to be brand new, including some really interesting looking ones actually. They look a bit crazy, so they're going to be fun. Looking forward to seeing what the data cards are for these and the different stats for the weapons. There's also some ranged weapons in there as well, 5 new ones, including pistols, rifles. It looks like there's a stinger pistol in there, which is going to be something they use to inject victims with an abominable toxin, so that's interesting. And also the torment grenade. I think that was one of the ones I highlighted previously that was a melee weapon. I think that's actually a torment grenade, and that's just in the bottom right corner. There's also one just in the middle to the right, which I believe is going to be given to the Alexicant. And it tells us in the article that the Alexicant is as close as a Cabalite gets to the medical profession, and they get in on the action by pumping arcane narcotics into bodies ill-suited to their effects. So that sounds really interesting as well. There we go, that's the only sprue they showed in the article, so this is the upgrade that we can add to those older kits. So let me know if anything stands out to you from this. Comment down below with anything you think is going to be interesting and what are you looking forward to building as far as operatives go. It is nice to see those different weapons there though, what, 9 or 10 different ones that are going to be new and upgraded, so really happy with that. Although most do seem to be melee perhaps, there's quite a focus, so that might balance out perhaps what you'll get in the older sets. And then with all the new heads as well, we can bring them up to date a little bit. But like I said earlier, I would like to have seen a few more. I'd like to have had the option to have 10 without helmets, which we might be able to do when we combine all the sprues, so hopefully that'll be the case. Those couple of pieces, those silks or skins definitely add to it, so I'd like to put a few more pieces in there, and I think that would make a bit of a difference as well, because otherwise they are going to look a little bit dated, I think. But all up, pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to giving these a go, trying something new out, and then sharing some thoughts about how they play with you in future videos. The terrain for this new Soul Shackle set is just looking awesome. I can't wait to make this video where we look at what the terrain can actually do. We're getting to see some great photos. There's also a battle report coming up on the Warhammer Plus channel, so if you are subscribed to that, you could watch it. I'd love to hear what it's about. I'm not subscribed, so if you do watch it, let me know in the comments below how it goes. If you'd like to see the video I did for the Arbites, then the sprue video is up already on the channel, so you can have a good look at all the sprues that are going to be included in that set. They're really good. There's a lot going on there. And if you're interested in ordering this model, I'll put some links in the description to Wayland Games, Element Games, Firestorm Games, where you can get up to 20% off the price. So have a look at those websites and see which works for you. You can often get free delivery as well when you spend a certain amount. Those links also help me out on the channel as I get a small commission from every sale made. So if you do have a look at those links, thanks so much. I really appreciate that support. There's lots to look forward to with this new set. I think the models are really great. I like who they've paired up. It makes a lot of sense. I think they're going to be 2 fun kill teams to add to the collection and play in what is an awesome way to play kill team now with the Into the Dark terrain. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and it gave you a good idea about what you can expect from this upgrade sprue especially. But I think there's quite a lot going on with this box set, and although the terrain is very similar to what we've seen before, the differences and the control panels and those breachable walls they've added are really going to add to it. So thanks again. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. Another massive thank you to my Patreon supporters for helping me keep going with these daily videos, and if you sign up to certain tiers, you can get your name featured here on the channel in every video too. So thanks so much for your support, I really appreciate it.